Hello everybody, welcome back to another stream. We are back again. Back and better than ever before. Uh Hope you guys can hear me. Let me go to my thing and make sure y'all guys can hear me. Just 1 second. As I check this. It should be. Yeah, y'all can hear me. It's just hang on, let me turn off my fan. Alright, it should sound way better now. Hang on. Yep, there we go. There is a little bit of a fuzzy noise though. Hang on. Okay, this should sound good. All right, and let's go ahead and get to the radar. Okay, so we are back again for another stream, which is really good. We have some tornado warnings already. As I'm gonna check all these and everything. I was gonna show some forecast models, but right now I don't think I have any time right now. But that'll become later, if at all possible. Hang on. The only thing is my computer's slow, and doing this is kind of I won't say a big problem, but it's really laggy, which I don't like, but that's fine. As long as I'm able to do this and cover the severe weather, we're good. We are good. Okay, come on, do the thing. Split screen. No, not pivotal weather. I will say this: we do have a. This is a level 4 out of 5 risk for severe weather, which is really high. Uh, so the tornado risk is really freaking huge. There's a massive hail and wind risk for sure. There is a on the outlooks. There's a 45% chance of the 45% wind and hail. So that's really high. But right now I'm not seeing too much rotation. There is some rotation in these. Let me go here and change up to the relative velocity. And as y'all can see in the bottom left corner of the screen, y'all can QR code and y'all can access the weather radar that I use weatherwise. And yeah, it's really good. It's what I use. I got the plus, so I get to have the split screen view and everything, so I can have reflectivity and other stuff at the same time, which is actually really helpful, to say the least. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and cover these tornado warnings. Okay, let me look at this rotation right here. There's the rotation right there. If y'all can see where my mouse is, right in that area. Yep. Hang on. Okay. What do you guys think about the new software, streaming software? I think it's actually really nice. It looks way better than StreamYard. Sure, there's a really freaking big watermark on the top right, but not too bad. Okay, there's the rotation for that. So then when this probably get extended in just a second. That's pretty strong rotation. It's not anything too entirely bad, but uh, that is some pretty strong rotation though. I'm keeping an eye on all these. There probably is some chasers on the ground. I just don't see them right now. Hang on, let me turn on the feature where I can see storm chasers and stuff, so I can pull up the stream, their streams and everything while I'm doing this. There we go. I'm gonna try to see if I can see any chasers right now. Okay, that has a okay. Tornado possible tag on that one. Let's look at this. Alright, let me see if I can see what this is talking about with a tornado possible tag. See if I can see any rotation on this thing. If my computer wasn't so slow, I I would be more happy. But that's alright. Hang on, let me do something real quick. Yeah, I did see a little bit of rotation right there. Right where that dot is, right here. There's rotation right there. That's why it has a tornado possible tag on it. Looks like a second spot of rotation right here too. It's probably because of the hail. The hail can do that. Hang on, give me just a second. Hang on. Hang on, I'll be right back. I'm on we'll be right back. Just give me just a sec. I gotta go do something real quick. All right, we are back. We are back. So I had to change a little something on the stream. I don't know if y'all noticed it or not, but y'all might. If y'all do, just comment down below, I guess. Why not? But back to all seriousness. Let's check out some more of these warnings. Uh, let's find something that's observed. Something that's actually. I mean, they're all tornado warnings, but oh wait a minute. Oh, never mind. I thought I saw something. Here we go. Here's something that's observed. Expires in 40 minutes. Let's check on this. Okay, yeah, that's tight rotation. It's not extremely strong, but that is really strong rotation, but not next level. That might be on the ground. I wish I could see like a camera or something. A live view. Okay, I'm keeping on this one. So this is for Wausau and Antigo, Wisconsin. If you guys are in this path, you might need to get into shelter. This is a really strong rotation. If you live in Antigo, hang on, let me do a storm track right quick. Right along this line. Let me get it straightened up to where it's at the right angle. There we go. So it didn't pop up the storm track thing. Hang on. Alright, so there's no locations found in the affected area, which that means there's no populated areas, which is a good thing. But that doesn't mean that there's not any houses along those lines. I know there's probably some communities and stuff, but if y'all are in that path, going towards Antigo, just southwest of it, get in your tornado safe place. This can become pretty big time. There's the areas. Okay, this is that one. That's a populated area. Antigo is. So y'all get in y'all safe place. There we go. But I can see where that hook is, and there's that rotation right there. It's looking really tight. Yeah, that's tightening up. That might be on the ground. This can possibly be on the ground. So, yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's some pretty strong rotation right there. But yep. Hang on. Okay. Update it again. So velocity still needs to update. Come on, velocity. Come on. Some water. Okay, there's another tornado warning up north that just got issued. Over here going towards okay, Lang County Forest, but that's kind of gonna go a little bit more west of that. But that's gonna go towards Crandon, uh, around this areas. There's another tornado warning in Tomahawk County, or area. It's gonna go also towards uh, it's gonna go towards Rhinelander. So y'all get in your safe place over there. Okay, looks like this rotation down here is starting to kind of weaken out just a little bit, which is a good sign. It's good. Uh, and I will say this: I won't be able to get to every single tornado warning, so if there's one that I'm missing, and y'all can just comment, and I will be able to see it, and I'll be sure to look and see where your area is. But right, oh, okay, tornado emergency looks like. Is it a tornado emergency or PDS? PDS warning. So this is a particularly dangerous situation. This tornado is observed. It is on the ground. Damage threat considerable, and will expire in 34 minutes. So yeah, that's not good. Let's look at all the stuff. Okay. So it's going 45 degrees northeast, northeast at 30 knots. So updated just now. Observed. Law enforcement confirmed. So someone from the law enforcement actually warned the storm. So yeah, I'm gonna keep my eye on this tornado warning. Strong rotation is still on the ground, but yeah, we just don't know exactly how strong this is. Okay, yeah, there's really strong rotation in there. Still tight right there. Just for a second, I'm gonna see if there's any. I'm gonna go back to this other tornado warning up here. Rotation's starting to get a little bit stronger on this one, on this storm. So it's going towards Elko and Nashville, Wisconsin. That was too far. Turn that off. There's a lot of warnings. I cannot get to every single one of them right now. But again, if y'all are in another tornado warning and y'all want me to show everything, y'all just let me know. And I will go to y'all's tornado warning and I will talk about it. Ooh, that's too far. Yeah, this is probably on. This is most likely on the ground. Uh, that's why it's on the PDS warn. Okay, there looks to be a little bit of something in that hook right there. If y'all can see that on the reflectivity side. Let me check correlation coefficient on the map too. So I'm not seeing any signs of debris right now, but that doesn't mean that this is not on the ground. This can very well be on the ground, just not hitting any of these structures or anything. So that's probably why there's no debris ball or anything. There's no signs of debris, which is a good thing, which means it's not hitting any structures or homes or buildings. So that's good. Dang. Look at that rotation on this thing. Yeah, that's definitely strong rotation. Most definitely could be on the ground. Yeah, it's pretty tight. Let me go to this other tornado, to this one up here. This kind of looks a little bit interesting reflectivity. If it let me choose a radar on. Alright, I guess I'll use this one, I guess. I'll go back to this radar. This one's closer. This is also kind of outside of the range of the radar sight. But that's one right there. But there was another one that I wanted to look at though. It's alright. I'm gonna stick to this one down here. Yep. That is still really tight rotation right there. Really tight. No, I'm gonna go back to just one screen for now. But I can switch from this to velocity as needed. I'm gonna get a bigger view of everything. Okay. I'm gonna look at some of these other tornado warnings. Okay. Yep, there's a rotation for this. So that might be one to keep an eye on. Near Nosville, going towards Pittsville. It's gonna go just south of Marshfield. It's gonna probably go straight towards Stevens Point, if not just a little north of that. This one right here. There's this one. There's a little bit of rotation in there, not anything too crazy, which is good. Go back up here. Just a second. There you go. Couldn't see it. Ooh, dang. That is still really freaking tight. This rotation and that rotation. That one right there is probably from the hail. This is the tornado. No, that's either gonna be the tornado. That's gonna be the hail. But yeah, that's the tornado right there, going northeast. Going towards Antigo. All right, we are back. Um, Hang on, let me do something real quick. Just 1 second. I will say this: they have actually knocked the PDS warning down to just a regular warning because it's not as dangerous, not as strong as it was. So they knocked that down, but it's still tornado warned. So if you live anywhere near Aniwa, Mattoon, Phlox, Antigo, stay in your safe places. Alright, I'm back. But again, they knocked down the warning to a regular warning, which is a good thing. Even though it's still a warning, but yeah, just remain calm and stay in your safe place. Remain in your safe place and like as like a basement, tornado shelter, your hallway, the most innermost room with no windows. Uh, y'all guys know where to go. But yeah, remain calm and all the good stuff. But anything else? Let's see about any other big time warnings. Okay, I'm not seeing anything observed or anything extreme. There's another damaging tornado. Let's check this one out. Okay, let me change from this velocity to a different velocity. Storm relative. I don't see anything that looks damaging. Let me check correlation coefficient. This does not look like a damaging tornado. It might be a tornado, but it might not be damaging. I'm not seeing any damage. No sign of damage or anything, which is a good thing. But whoever reported this tornado warning or observed this tornado warning, ping pong size bail, size hail. Bail. Sorry about that. Speech impediment. Don't mind that. Okay, hang on. Checking something right there. There's rotation right there in Oxfordville, Footville. Uh, y'all might need to get ready to get into your safe place. That this storm might go tornado warning. There's a little bit of rotation in there. Right where this hook is. Hang on. That's a really bad circle. Who cares? Okay, so I'm gonna show all this. Hang on. Boom. There's a rotation right where that hook is. This storm might go tornado warned. This looks to be going this way. Hang on. Yep. Yep. So, Oxfordville, let's see here, Janesville, y'all get in your safe place. Y'all get ready to go to your safe place. This might go tornado warning. There's a rotation right there. This was already tornado warned. Okay, that it just updated. Rotation looks to get a little bit stronger, a little bit. This might go right smack north of Janesville, northwest of Janesville, going towards Interstate 3990. Yeah. I'm looking back at this warning right here. Let me get to a relative velocity that might show up better on this one. Okay, there's that rotation right there, which is probably going to go tornado warning anytime soon. This one has a little bit of rotation in it, but that one looks to be a little bit tighter, just to say the least. But if you live in Clinton, Fairfield, Darien, Delavan Lake, y'all stay in your safe places. There's another tornado warning right here, going towards Sharon, for Fontana and Walworth, my bad. Walworth. Y'all stay in your safe places. But JVL, I guess that's the airport right there, and Janesville, get prepared to get to your safe places. Activity. Yeah, there's that hook right there on that severe storm. Looks like it's trying to tighten up a little bit. This one slightly. Okay. Radar just updated once more. Okay. Yep, there's that rotation right there on the storm. baseball size tail? Hang on a second. Let's check this one. This might be oh, that's the same one that I was just on a second ago. Oh, okay. Well, that's strong. But velocity is not showing it. All right, we're back. Had to go do something. I should have put that other thing on, but it's all right though. Uh, but yeah, we're back. This is a observed tornado warning. I think it is. No, radar indicated. Oh no, there's actually a thunderstorm warning that's actually observed, but the tornado warning itself is not. So far, I haven't seen anything too bad so far, which is a good thing. Uh, it's just you know, there's a lot to it. There's so many warnings at one time, I can't get them all. But I'm trying my best, you guys. But this is what I'm doing for my team. This is what we do. We cover live storm coverage. I would have chasers on the ground, but I don't see any today. I know Reed is chasing, obviously, which does not surprise me. But this one morning has some pretty good strong rotation on this one. I'll keep an eye on this one. Near Phelps, if you live in Phelps, get in your safe place. Uh, North of Mineral Hills and Iron River on Highway 2 or Interstate 2, just east of Watersmeet. Get in your safe place. But yeah, like as I was saying, getting all the warnings at one time is really difficult. But again, if y'all have a specific area y'all want me to cover, just let me know. Let me go to models right quick. Zoom out so I can see everything. Yeah, this is what the models look like. Ooh, that's a strong storm right there. That's some big hail right there. Uh, Going back to radar though. Checking more warnings and stuff. The storm near Antigo. Still tornado warned. Come on, zoom in. I swear this is such a slow computer. But it gets the job done though. Still did some decent rotation, not as strong as it was whenever it was observed and on the ground. But this can still possibly be close to the ground. Probably just not quite on it. But yeah, still tornado warned. If you live near White Lake, Townsend, uh, stay in your safe place. I'll be right back. Hang on. What? I just. Hang on. Why is it doing that? Hang on. It's trying. It's trying. Gotta be kidding me with that. There we go. But yeah, if you live in White Lake, remain your tornado safe place because y'all are under that tornado warning. Still some pretty broad rotation. But yeah. Uh-oh. There we go. Didn't mean to do that. Alright, I had to do something. But yeah, White Lake is still under that tornado warning. Okay, $half size, and okay, let's check this one with the golf ball size hail. Hang on. Mm, not anything too bad, but Lima, West Point, Chile, Bowen, hang on, scroll up a little bit. Warsaw, Keokuk, and Elvaston. Y'all stay in your tornado safe places, and if you live in Bentley or Carthage, stay in y'all safe place as well. Y'all are fixing to be in the tornado warning here soon. Let's go back to the Antigo storm. I think I saw something. Whenever it updated, and I think I saw stronger rotation. I don't think this is the right storm. Nope. But the same radar site though, radar tower. If I could just find the storm, that would be nice. I think it's the same radar site, if I'm not mistaken. Could be though. Ah, took it to the wrong one. That's what it was. Oops. There we go. Yep, I knew that's what I saw. Stronger rotation, look at that. White Lake, Townsend, Mountain. Uh, y'all remain in your safe place. This is a big time tornado. It's gonna be on the ground for sure. The rotation's back. Check for any debris. That okay, there we go. Don't see anything like any debris right now, so that's a good sign. So there's no debris right now. Let's look at the reflectivity. There's that hook. There's where that rotation is gonna be at right there. No, actually, let's go to split view again. I'm gonna get back to going to split view again. It's just more convenient to me. Split view looks a lot better to me. Come on, load. Yep, it's tightening up again. There it is, tightening up. There's a storm right behind it that might try to hook out. Looks like it's going to try to hook out right around Mattoon. Or Mattoon. Mattoon. But that could also push energy into this storm, go to the inflow in this storm in White Lake and give it even more strength. So if that happens, that means this storm right here with the White Lake storm, that can get a lot stronger and become a big time tornado. So I'm gonna keep an eye on this storm again. This storm was real strong earlier and it's getting stronger again. And I think the reason why it's getting stronger is because of the storm, probably giving it a pretty big power handoff. So if this right over here would load on the right side, come on, velocity, load. Why is it doing that? I got split view, and it's not wanting to load anything on the other side. Come on. There we go. I want map 2 to be velocity. There we go. But yeah, this could possibly be handing off power to this northern storm in White Lake. Because that looks like it's trying to hook out right there on the bottom of that storm right here. That is a textbook storm right there, looking like. But I'm gonna keep my eye on this storm though. Yeah, that storm in Mattoon, that one has starting to get some rotation in there. The Austinio tornado shelter or basement. This is gonna be a pretty big time storm right here. Okay. Look at I'm gonna look at the rotation a little bit closer in Mattoon. Yeah, there's a little bit of rotation right there where that little red triangle is. That is the rotation right there in that storm. And this in White Lake, right on the 64 right there in the crosshairs. Uh, that is the other tornado in White Lake. So this one in Fox, Mattoon, or whatever, starting to get some more strong hail. So it's starting to get stronger on this storm. So if it gets stronger, it pushes into this northern storm, and that could cause some problems. So I'm gonna continue to keep my eye on this storm. Sorry about that. Yep. Oh lordy. Let's check for any other warnings. Give me 1 second. It is hot in here. This one with golf ball size hail. I think I looked at this one earlier, if I'm not mistaken. What is that velocity? What is that? If it'll load. There we go. Okay, not anything too damage. It doesn't look like gonna be close to even being on the ground. We also done a tornado warning for Canton, Lima, Warsaw, West Point, Chile, Keokuk, and eventually Carthage. This is a slow-moving storm, moving at, let's see here. I would assume it's being slow because it barely moved from the last time I looked at the storm. 39 knots. That's about 40 miles an hour. It just seems like it's barely moved. Let's look at this tornado warning up here. Medianapolis. Mediapolis. My bad. Uh, okay, not anything too bad either. But if you live in Oakville, Keysburg, New Boston, Seton, Joy, Aledo, Millersburg, Morning Sun, remaining near tornado safe place, as y'all are still under this tornado warning. But there's a little bit of rotation in there though, for sure. But I'm not seeing anything too life-threatening, so. But do continue to be in a safe place because it could possibly put down a tornado at any moment. Not right now, but it can. It's very possible because it's tornado warning. But also, there is rotation in there, and it does have potential to get strengthened up a little bit. But I think this is more along the line of the cold front that's going to be moving through. So that the cold front will kind of taking away some of the energy from some of these storms and making them not to where they're not going to be as severe. They're still going to be severe, but not as tornadic as some other ones would be. And it's weakening, so that's a good thing. But yeah, that's that tornado warning. Oh crap! What was that? Let's look at this spot over here. I don't think there's anything going on over here. I did see some flood warnings, but not anything severe. Well, I take that back. I take that back. I take it back. Let's go to KX. There's some tornado warnings over here. Ooh, I don't think I looked at this spot yet. I don't think. Come on. Really? Dang it. Okay. Now we can look at the storm. Oh my lord. My computer's been a butthole right now. Why is it doing this? I don't know. I literally zoomed in. I tried to zoom in like twice, and it's not doing anything whatsoever. Ugh. Come on. You have got to be kidding me. Now it's deciding to try to work on. Okay, there we go. There is some areas of rotation in these two storms right here. There's one right there, right there. Two rotations. Both looking pretty decent, decently strong. Not anything too insane though. I take that back. There's three areas of rotation right here, here, hang on, here, here, and here. Holy. But if you live in Janesville, I think I have looked at this storm once. Melton, Whitewater, y'all get in y'all safe places. There's these tornado warnings coming right towards your area, and Turtle Lake is a possibility. But y'all remain in your safe places and remain calm. Get in your tornado shelter or basement. Storm cellar, basement. Enter the most innermost room with no windows and lowest level of your house. But let's go back to the other storm down there near Antigo. Antigo. Hang on, let me do it this way. It'll be easier. Oh, we have a observed tornado. Hang on, let me look at this one real quick. Hang on. For the load. That's not it, right? There's no way that's the observed tornado. Well, I can see the rotation right there. Really strong rotation, actually. But is that the one that's observed? Or is that just me? I don't think it's right. I guess it is it, because it's the same radar site. Okay, doke. Let's do go back to the one other one though. Oh, I just passed it. What am I doing? Pass it again. There we go. Still has some pretty good rotation in it. It's still pretty strong. Both storms. Okay, so that yeah, I'm just keeping an eye on this storm. These storms because they were trying to hand off earlier. I think that y'all still need to stay in your safe places. These can be on the ground or close to it. Let's see here. Where else is this gonna head to? Hang on. Here we go. Storm speed 31 miles an hour. That's how fast it's moving. So if you live in Townsend, Marionette County, Dunbar, Amberg, Pembine, remaining getting your safe places. There's a tornado warning coming towards your area. But Marionette County Forest, Amberg, Pembine, y'all remain in your safe place. Or get ready to get into your safe place. Rotation on this Townsend storm is looking to be a little bit stronger, if I'm not mistaken. It looks a little bit stronger than it was. So it's still pretty tight. Big rotation. Just remaining y'all's safe space. Tornado safe place. I am not good with speaking today. But I'm doing my best, though. I'm doing my best. Yeah, I'll be right back. Hang on. My computer's been slow. We're back. Come on, why is it doing this? It's not offline. I'm still on here. There we go. Took it a while. But this tornado warning is probably going to expire soon. This Townsend storm is getting weakened. It's getting weaker. But I'm going to have to end the stream off here in shortly. But I will be back at probably around closer to 8 o'clock, possibly. I don't know. Depends on what I got going on. But I will probably go live again tonight sometime. But, yep. Ooh, we got some observed ones. I think this is something from early. Like, there'll be a big time thing to look at. I'll zoom out. Gotta be kidding me. Come on. There we go. Alright, so let's go to relative velocity so we can see it a little bit better. Let's check this tornado warning. Then we'll get off of here. I don't know, my computer's just been slow. We might have to end the stream here, and we'll come back later. But that was some storm coverage, but we will be back later with some more coverage for you guys. I know this is kind of a short and sweet live stream, but we're not done though. We're not done. It's gonna be. I'm just gonna be off of here for just a little bit, for a little while, and I'll come back and do some more coverage. But that is all I got for you guys right now. But I will see you guys later, and later we will review some weather models and some weather models like HRRR, the Jetstream, low level trough, and all that stuff. But I'll see you guys in just a little bit. Now, peace.